Hello and welcome to Robbie's Hobby of Gaming, where I'll be playing Dragon Ball Z, the Legend of the Super Saiyan. In Japanese, it's called Saiyan Daisetsu, but this is an English translation. And this is one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z games I've played. So the game may not be found on Twitch the correct way. So I hope you guys like my title. So I'm going to read the introduction. I usually don't do stuff like this, but I'm going to read this one. So, let's begin. Long, long ago, there were 7 mysterious balls, which, when gathered, would summon Shenlong to grant a single wish. A strange boy named Son Goku went on an amazing adventure to find the balls, but the wish was placed on something on the floor once the wish was granted. Never mind, scrolling way... Whatever, it's scrolling faster than what I could read it. So this is not your typical Dragon Ball Z game where they actually, fight by pressing numerous buttons, like combos and whatnot. It's actually based on a card battle game system. They actually used it quite a bit in previous Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z games. Some of them, yes, are like a top-down... Oh, dang. Some of them which are actually indeed a top-down fighter game. Some of them, like, you know, like a little brawler. Other than that, they're like, this is a card-based game kind of thing. And then, obviously, when it got to Dragon Ball Z Budokai, then they finally realized, like, oh, hey, this is how our game should be. And since then, it's been like that ever since. So, they do curse in this game. So, I actually do know some tips and tricks in this game, is that, you have to talk to characters like this, to get items. I'm gonna skip a lot of their dialogue, because I can pretty much just tell you what it's about. So, it's not a glitch, but there is one thing in this game that's, so this is super flying. You can turn it off, turn it on. However, what happens is that when you do use that move, you will have a much higher encounter rates. So obviously you already have a 100% chance to counter enemy. Now I believe you have a 200% chance. I don't know if it's double or, you know, times it by 1.5 or whatever, but you know. So what we're going to do is we are indeed going to grind. So yes, it is going to be a while. So make sure that you do save it quite a bit. The one thing in this game I could never understand what PLA stands for, but we are going to save it. Okay, so like I said, we are going to grind. So I will explain some things. So, at the very beginning of the game, there's only so much you can grind before you face off against Raditz. Well, you will have characters, for example, such as Goku. So you see like the Japanese symbol underneath his name? Underneath his character portrait? Well, there's a card that's exactly just like that. You want to use those. Cards that have Z are unbeatable. Obviously, some of the cards haven't been translated into English, so I can't read Japanese. But this card right here, where it says ZZ, it's pretty much unbeatable, especially if you pair it up with the card that it goes with, for the hero or character. So these ones right here are special cards. They allow you to use these. Again, Z is best, but this is Goku's favorite card, so he's going to attack everybody. But usually when it's solo one-on-one, like, he'll have, like, more attack animations, and he will deal more damage. There is a little trick inside of this game, is that it only, from what I found out, it only affects Goku, Gohan, and Vegeta. Is that when their health is 5 and or below, and you use a Kami card, they will level up. card. Like I said, the Z cards are usually the best. I gained 9 experience points. 9 experience points gained. So, in case you're wondering, I'm going to fly above quite a bit over Bulma's place because she allows you to heal constantly. Even if you were to get healed from them with 5 health or below, it's not really going to... Oh yeah, you get to check it out. His battle power, because I already fought him. This is kind of like a scouter. You gotta be careful, because when you set it to auto mode, basically, if you have a special card, that special card will always, and I mean it'll always be used, no matter what. So, best, if you want to save them or not. But I've always noticed that they always use, like, the weakest key attacks ever when they have a special card. You do not gain money or zenny in this game. The casual, usual way. So what I mean by that is that you must, and I mean you absolutely must, have enemies that drop cards to sell the cards for exactly how much the number on the card is worth. So if you come across Shinron where it's 6, Americans, we call them Shinron. So if you get a Shinron card, a little bit of a spoiler, 60 zenny, you sell it for 60 zenny, you also buy it for 60 zenny. So the what do you call it? So it it stays the same. I usually hate it when the enemy attacks and then they fly towards your character and you're like, no! Because you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna die! When they get really low on health. You do encounter more than just one enemy in a party. See? Got out of a battle, moved once, and got into another one. Blue is weaker than yellow. Just to let you guys know. The portrait on them kind of makes them where they look like a bird. D7. So now that I destroyed that one. Because I wanted to land a heal. Oh my gosh, like in this game, if any of the main characters die, it's an automatic game over. Gohan, Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo. Gohan, Vegeta, Piccolo, Goku. If those 4 die, it's game over. So Goku can't die, Gohan can't die, Piccolo can't die, and Vegeta. I'm kidding, I think Vegeta can die. Special animation. I love it when it does that. So cool. Alright, so I didn't obviously level up or anything, but see, these are the next cards when I start in battle, or I could refresh them too. Nope, never mind. BP stands for battle power, so it's basically how strong they are. Ooh. Why is it always 1? This is gonna... Let's see, he's got 238, so he's weaker. It's like, oh my... Holy crapola! Like, I appreciate, like, weak enemies, but, like, one at a time, like, dear lordy. Like, I have 2 heroes that I need to level up. Fly towards them, darn it. J-Sai, I think it's a junior Cyberman, I think that's what it means. Punch him right in the face. There are some things at the beginning of the game that you do need to get. Oh yeah, use the Dragon Ball radar. And he's over this way. Oh my gosh. You know, I've always had the worst luck with running into multiple enemies, and now when I started the stream, it's barely any enemies, and I don't get that. I'm trying to find a shop so I can show you guys. really remember all this game all that well. I don't think you can run on the ground, can you? So, it's weird. You have to go through... Oh, finally, more than one enemy. I'm gonna kind of spoil some things. You do have to go through a cave. Well, you're dead. Usually if a main hero like attacks an enemy and they fly towards them, they're almost practically dead. At the beginning of the game, your characters won't necessarily gain a lot of BP immediately right off the bat. That's what makes, you know, the beginning of the game so bad. But I do actually need to level up, so I need to do that. Cyberman must have got one of his favorite cards, that's why he was attacking everybody. Oh, that was a critical. It was a weak critical, but it was a critical. I have weak cards. One Dragon Ball, one Dragon Ball, one Dragon Ball. Z against Z, but 3 little squiggly lines. I don't know what that means, but I'm pretty sure this card won. Goku will level up first, obviously, so I'm gonna show you guys. So he had like, what, 416 BP? Now he's got 500. And what's really cool is that, yes, every single time you do level up, you will gain all of your health back and your ki. See, 408 for Piccolo, 500 for him. This is a cave where you go. So that means the place I'm looking for is over here. Right here. This is probably going to be a boring, long stream. So what I am going to do is I am going to cut this short. I'm going to train my characters for you guys. Just to let you know, don't go too far with leveling, like I said, because you're gonna literally skip a lot of events, especially if you haven't done them immediately at the beginning of the game. But I think after this fight with these Cybermen, when Piccolo levels up, I'll show you his health and battle power. See, Goku got a counterattack because of the cards he uses, so... Like I said, I don't really know what they mean. I can't read the Japanese language. So Piccolo was at, what, 408 battle power? Now he's at 490. Light Grenade, Demon Ray. Demon Ray is basically his special beam cannon, for those who do not know. Trying to find this shop around here somewhere for you guys, so you can see what I mean by... Ah, here it is. All shops will look like this. Every single shop will look like this. What can I do for you? Call Me cards, this is the one I was telling you about. Do not sell the Dragon Radar. I think you can, I'm not so sure. Now, I will definitely try to show you what you can do with these cards, but again, remember, you can only make Zenny in this money if you sell cards that you pick up from monsters, and that is it. You cannot gain it any other way. What's really weird is that when I was young, I actually watched my cousin play this, and he didn't understand how to make money, and he goes, I keep it was like, what was really strange though too is like, he was like, I keep getting all these cards, but I don't get any money. I was like, well, why don't you sell the cards to make money? And he looked at me and he goes, why did I think of that? And he's been stuck on the beginning of this game for a week because he didn't understand that. And because he kept getting destroyed by rabbits. My cousin's not the kind of person to really... I'm not saying he's stupid, but he doesn't understand the concept of like role-playing games as grinding mechanics for leveling and experience system. So for him, like he knows the basics, but he doesn't realize like, oh well, if this person's stronger than him, I'm gonna have to, you know, train and train and train and train. He doesn't understand that it's a long and tedious process. He like gains like maybe 1.5 level, or even just, you know, brand new level. He's like, oh, I'm level 3, I'm gonna wait for level 4, and then, you know, he does it on level 4 and he still gets his butt kicked, but not the point. Not what I'm trying to say, not what I'm trying to do. Not, again, not trying to bag on the poor guy. So, if you're new, always stay near Bulma. Always. Always stay near Bulma. Horrible blue creature. Alright, so I am going to save this right here. I'm going to show you where I'm going to be training. So basically from that rock formation, you just fly to the right. Ooh, finally. Oh, come on! Oh boy, oh boy. From that rock formation right there. So this is where I'm gonna stay. This is where I'm gonna train. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. So take care, have a good one. I will see you when I'm done grinding my characters. If they don't run away, I will stop the stream after this fight. Because again, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and literally like stream for like the next like 40 minutes just training these guys, because it does take a while. And I seriously doubt I'm gonna get lucky to where they'll be like 5 health and I'll be able to level them up. I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh my gosh! Double finisher for a nice stop of the stream. Alright, so this house does play an importance. That's why I'm going to try to level up. I'm going to show you, okay, 191, 201. Alright, so again, I hope you guys enjoy this. Take care, have a good one. I'll see you next time.